public hearing for Resolution 14, 2025, the Ewing tax abatement. It's a 5-year tax abatement covering purchase of printer, I believe. Anyone to speak for or against Resolution 14, 2025, the Ewing tax abatement? Please come to the podium. Going once, going twice. Last call. Anyone to speak for or against Resolution 14, 2025? Close the public hearing.
Okay. And I'll call to order the council meeting for December the 8th. If everyone would stand for the pledge. Remain standing for pledge.
Our dear kind Heavenly Father, we bow our heads before Thee this evening and come to Thee to give great thanks. We are grateful for this city and for the people within it, and for this great time of season as we begin and to prepare and to think about the birth of our Savior Jesus Christ. Help us, Heavenly Father, to remember those that are less fortunate than us. Help us to be Thy arms that are outstretched, being able to serve in the community. We pray, Heavenly Father, that Thou might guide and direct each one of us that's in this room throughout this community, that we may be able to help this into this holiday season and throughout the year. Help us not only to help our neighbors and friends, but help this community to grow and to continue to establish itself as a place of love and security. We pray, Heavenly Father, now that Thou might continue to be with us, help guide us and direct us as we go about this evening, that we might be able to perform the duties that Thou would have us to do. We love Thee and would ask also that Thou might watch over those that are from our community that are serving abroad, that are helping protect our interests throughout the world. Let them know that we love them and appreciate them and care for them. Now as we come before Thee again, we ask of these things and would say these things in the name of Thy Son, our Savior and our Redeemer, Jesus the Christ. Amen.
We have roll call.
Mr. Ashby,
Here.
Mr. Lau,
Here.
Mr. McNeese,
Here.
Miss Blinn. Here. Mr. Grove,
Here.
Mr. Gornow,
Here.
Mr. Stengel,
Here.
Mayor Gilcom.
Here. Adoption of the agenda.
Make a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to adopt the agendas presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, carries 7-0. Need approval of the November 24th minutes.
Make a motion to approve the November 24th minutes.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to approve the minutes as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign, carries 7-0. Petitions, memorials, remonstrances. Being none, committee chair reports. No reports. Move on to old business. First up is ordinance 14, 2025, additional appropriation, mayor's office. First reading was November 24th.
Make a motion for second reading of ordinance 14, 2025.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to read second reading of ordinance 14, 2025.
Additional appropriation ordinance number 14, 2025, an amount for the mayor's office of $105,205.
Discussion.
Again, this is just to cover the expenses
Reedy's,
for
yeah.
Reedy's expenses. So nothing further. I'll call for the question.
Miss Blinn,
Yes.
Mr. Stengel,
Yes.
Mr. Grove,
Yes.
Mr. Lau,
Yes.
Mr. Ashby,
Yes.
Mr. McNeese,
Yes.
Mr. Gornow.
Yes.
And second reading passes by a vote of 7-0. Need a motion for third.
I'll make a motion for third reading ordinance 14, 2025.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to have third and final reading of ordinance 14, 2025.
Additional appropriation ordinance number 14, 2025, from the general fund 0101 in the amount of $105,205.
Again, discussion.
Question.
Mr. Grove,
Yes.
Mr. Stengel,
Yes.
Miss Blinn,
Yes.
Mr. Lau,
Yes.
Mr. Ashby,
Yes.
Mr. McNeese,
Yes.
Mr. Gornow.
Yes.
And third and final reading passes by a vote of 7-0. Next up is ordinance 15, 2025, petition for change of zoning ordinance maps of Knox County. The Reedy Farm LLC was approved by Knox County Area Plan. This will be your second reading?
Second reading. I'll make a motion for second reading of ordinance 15, 2025.
I'll second.
You can bring it up, Jim.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to have second reading of ordinance 15, 2025.
Ordinance number 15, 2025, an ordinance of the Vincennes Common Council of Vincennes, Indiana, amending the zoning of real estate in Vincennes, Knox County, Indiana. The parcel and deeds are listed from RA to C3.
Discussion?
And this has been through area plan
Yes.
and it was-
Receive a positive recommendation of Plan Commission.
I don't have any questions.
Nope. Any other questions? Any discussion? I'll call for a question.
Mr. Stengel?
Yes.
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Gornell?
Yes.
Second reading passes by a vote of 7-0. Need a motion for third.
Make a motion for third reading ordinance 15, 2025.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to have third and final reading of ordinance 15, 2025.
Ordinance number 15, 2025, ordinance of the Vincennes Common Council, Vincennes, Indiana, amending the zoning of real estate in Vincennes, Knox County, Indiana, from RA to C3, containing sections 1, 2, and 3.
Discussion.
Question?
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Mr. Stengel?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Gornell?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
And third and final reading passes by a vote of 7-0.
Thank you all, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jim.
New business, resolution 14, 2025, viewing tax abatement.
Make a motion for reading of resolution 14, 2025.
Second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to read and approve resolution 14, 2025.
Resolution number 14, 2025, a final resolution approving tax abatement on new printing equipment for Ewing Printing Company Incorporated, containing sections 1 through 5. The preliminary resolution was passed at our last meeting.
Discussion.
This is to cover the abatement for 5 years for the printer. Right, it is a printer, right? I'll call for a question.
Mr. Stengel?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
No.
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Mr. Gornell?
Yes.
And resolution 14, 2025 passes by a vote of 6-1. Next is resolution 13, 2025, ban shell.
Make a motion to read resolution 13, 2025.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to read and approve resolution 13, 2025.
Resolution number 13, 2025, resolution authorizing application submissions for the Vincennes ban shell at Gregg Park, section 1 and 2.
Discussion.
We did have a public hearing. No one spoke for or against.
No, everybody
For.
spoke for not for this resolution, but for the
Oh,
project.
yeah, that was the, and I missed
Yeah.
the Ewing one, so nobody caught that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Everybody was for.
yeah.
Question?
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Gornell?
Yes.
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
Mr. Stengel?
Yes.
Okay, and resolution 13, 2025 passes by a vote of 7-0. Next up is Monty Cooper for a presentation.
What is Monty? Nope. I like it. I'm curious. I don't know.
Thank you for taking the time to do this.
Of course,
I
Monty.
have a
kind of a short presentation, and it's not fancy, because I'm not a fancy writer. What I have down there is Officer Glenn, badge number 1911. Now, for the people who don't know me, when I retired, I went to the Senior Citizen Center and I did woodworking. And I even made Al Baldwin a dollar stretcher when he was mayor. I have things at the YMCA, the Senior Citizen Center. I even have a display case at the university with a guitar on it. And I have a display case out here at the VA Center with a quilt that I made. And I'm kind of proud of the fact that I got a quilt hanging in a display case at the VA Center. But that does not make me Knox County's #1 quilt maker. That would go to Kate Pickley. And she made a quilt for her son, whose name was Joel Dutton, I guess, Dutton. And it was called Feather Star. Now, I'm assuming nobody in here knows Kate, because this was in 1860. And I thought, not bad. So anyway, on March 11th, 1911, we had some burglaries here in town. A guy by the name of, well, I didn't write his name down. An individual, he had 5 hens stolen. I thought, okay, hardly worth the paper. But then Wagner Saloon was broke into, Hack and Simmons Brewery was broke into. Mrs. Cantwell, they were trying to break into her house, and she let out a scream, and they took off running. In 1911, the speed limit in Vincennes was 8 miles an hour. So if he ran faster than 8 miles an hour, they could not only get him for breaking and entering, but they could get him for speeding. But the one that got me the most out of all of these was Who's bicycle shop got broken into. And everybody here who knows me knows I got the custom bicycles in the parade and a couple things at girls' basketball games. So I was really drawn to that one. Well, when they broke in, they made off with some money, but they didn't make off with any bicycles. And he was also a firearms dealer. Now, back in those days, they used to make a gun called a Velodo, just a very small pistol that a cyclist could carry. We had 25 of them in the store. 6 of them they found in a wagon, and the other 15 they found out back. There was a hole out back, and they put them in that hole and covered it up with a board, went back inside, left a note on a piece of cardboard, telling them where they put the guns at, and it said the boys. Well, that meant 4 of them were missing. So they wanted to find the people that had these 4 guns. So at that time, they had done a survey in Vincennes, or Vincennes Township, and they discovered that we had 896 does. So they thought it would be a good idea to have a fee on these dogs. So if these dogs damaged anything or anything, they could help reimburse them for the cost. Well, made me wonder about the 5 hens. Did he sell them and try to double dip? Don't know. So anyway, like I said, we got 896 does. Maybe a few more. But we don't have one tracker out of 896 does. So they go over to Bridgeport, and there's a gentleman over, I don't know if his first name is Glenn or his last name is Glenn. And him and a sheriff, wherever I got that wrote down at, Marshal Ryan, came over here, and they went to track these criminals down. And they followed them out to 15th Street, went down 15th Street to Hart, they went out to a barn, and was, trying to find them, but no luck. And then ended up at what they call Highland, which I guess would be Highland Woods today, and they lost the scent. And I thought, well, since I'd made quilts, I'd been in Paducah, Kentucky. A friend of mine had a German Shepherd. I loved this German Shepherd. I would go out there on a Sunday and pick up a German Shepherd, and we would go for a ride in my car for an hour. And when she passed, it bothered me. So when I was in Paducah, Kentucky at a quilt show, and unfortunately the bus broke down, so we had to stay there an extra 4 hours. They had a panel of a German Shepherd. I thought, well, I'll buy it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And one day I saw somebody and I asked them, would you like to have a quilt? They said, well, I wouldn't mind having one. So it took me a while because I didn't do too good this summer. The heat and humidity and the fact that I am a heart patient really knocked me on my gluteus maximus. So I finally got around to it. And get around here so it's not quite so flat. This is the quilt that I made for Vincent's canine.
That's awesome.
That is, very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This is the quilt that I made for Vincent's canine. Now, do you want it? Oh, absolutely.
Very
So
nice.
anyway, you now have a quilt for your canine. And it's just basically the presentation, but I thought I would.
Yeah.
Because the reason I came up with the story for dogs is I know a little bit about Vincent's history, because I did spend a few years going through the microfilm, trying to find out everything I could find out about Vincent's. And that was the first time I ever come across anything in which dogs had been used to try to solve a crime. And I thought, well, it'd be a good little thing to add. And my second question is, and I don't mean to be rude by bending over and not talking into the mic, but it's almost my bedtime. I go to bed real early. I have plans for about 9 more. Actually, one of them would be for like City Hall. It would be shaped like the state of Indiana. I want to do another one probably for the Knox County Chamber of Commerce or something. That would look like Knox County. One for Good Samaritan Hospital. I have to have that one done on October the 18th of 2027, because at that time I will have been a flatline survivor of 25 years. And some people already know that I'm supposed to be dead. I am doing one for the VA clinic in Evansville. Be stubby. One for the Merriam Hospital. Let's see. I got a list here, City Hall, Sheriff. Oh, I thought it might make one of these for the Sheriff's Department too. And, but yeah, so if I make one for like City Hall, do you have to have an approval for that or?
No.
anything?
No, not at all.
Okay, cause I know with, you know, state and federal and city regulations, sometimes if you donate or make something for somebody, it doesn't always go over good. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Anyway.
very much.
Hey, thank you.
I need a picture.
You need to take a picture.
I know where he lives at.
He knows where you live at.
Sure have it.
Yes. So anyhow.
Really sure.
Dave?
Not distressed, put it right here. That's what I was after. I did it faster. There you go.
Well, that doesn't take much.
I didn't take much though. Yeah. A little embarrassed that I was in the same.
Same mind wave.
Same mindset.
Good job.
All right, thank you.
No. I know you have dogs at home, and I've already made something for somebody, and the dog poured up there. Keep us away from your dog. All right, I'll do my best. Okay.
All right.
Thank you you,
All
Monty.
right, thank you.
Thank you. Huh? Oh, shoot. I forgot to wash it everything.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks, Monty.
Okay, we will move on to claims.
I'll make a motion to approve claims in the amount of $692,167.41.
I'll second.
Motion by President Groves, second by Vice President Stengel to pay claims amount of $692,167.41. Any question on claims?
Question?
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. Gornow?
Yes.
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
Mr. Stengel?
Yes.
And by a vote of 7-0, claims are approved. Payroll.
Make a motion to approve payroll in the amount of $292,819.75.
I'll second.
Motion by President Groves, second by Vice President Stengel to pay payroll in the amount of $292,819.75. Any questions?
Question?
Mr. Stengel?
Yes.
Mr. Ashby?
Yes.
Mr. McNeese?
Yes.
Ms. Blinn?
Yes.
Mr. Grove?
Yes.
Mr. Lau?
Yes.
Mr. Gornow?
Yes.
And that passes by a vote of 7-0. Next is transfer and appropriations. You want to do that again by department?
Yeah, departments.
Two for the mayors. One is $22,300 from grant match to Washington Avenue project, and the other one is $68,726.80 from Washington Avenue Phase 2 to Washington Avenue improvements.
Make a motion for the two mayor's office transfers, A and B.
I'll second.
And just quickly, this is actually in next year's budget, correct?
Well, this is just cleaning up stuff from
Okay,
some of the construction stuff, all the right-of-way stuff, we're gonna wait and do that first meeting in
Okay.
January, because we did not have it appropriated
for this year's
for
budget.
2025. We
Okay.
have right-of-way purchase appropriated for 2026, so we're gonna wait and do, you're gonna have a nice big chunk of claims that first meeting in January, but, we just decided kind of to wait and do it all rather than go give it some additional this late in the year,
Right,
when we can do it that first week of January.
Sounds good.
he just called, I do.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same, carries 7-0. Next is street department, $8,500 from gas and diesel to salt and sand.
Make a motion for the transfer of, for street and sanitation.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel to do the transfer of street department of $8,500. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Carries 7-0. Next is cemetery, $1,400 from overtime to part-time.
Make a motion to approve the transfer for the cemetery.
I'll second.
Motion by President Groves, second by Vice President Stengel for the $1,400 transfer of cemetery. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, carries 7-0. Then we have three for the parks, $2,500 from electric to recreational programs, $2,574.39 from parks non-reverting to parks overtime, $18,000 from parks non-reverting to parks part-time.
Make a motion to approve the transfers for the three parks and recreation, E, F, and G.
I'll second.
Motion by President Groves, second by Vice President Stengel for the three transfers to the Parks Department. Any discussion?
Kathy, how does money get into the non-reverting fund? Turn it back on. Kathy, how does money get into the non-reverting fund for the parks? Where does that money come from?
Well, like pool, registration for rentals, for shelter houses, but all our pool money runs through there, so kind of anything we make off the pool stays in that non-reverting.
Okay,
And we do budget money out of it, so we're taking budgeted money and just kind of help offsetting.
okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, carries 7-0. Last one is Board of Works, $1,150 from electric to general supplies.
Make a motion for the approval of the transfer for Board of Works.
I'll second.
Motion by President Grove, second by Vice President Stengel for $1,150 transfer from Board of Works. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign, carries 7-0. We're going to miscellaneous. I do have one thing I want to mention. I said we wouldn't have another Board of Works meeting this year, but we're having one the 15th at noon, and it has to do with the application for the band shell project.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be at noon on the 15th. Anything else on the miscellaneous? Any public comment? Public comment? You don't miss the meeting?
Yeah, well, the final meeting of the year, usually we go off of our schedule for that, and I've talked to both the treasurer and the mayor, and the 29th at noon works for everybody, and that pushes it back far enough where Kathy can get all of her stuff done. So the next meeting of the council will be December 29th at noon.
Okay. If nothing else, you just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We are adjourned.